What's up guys, this is your 12-minute shoulders workout. All you're going to need is at least one set of dumbbells for this routine. You're going to be working for 50 seconds, resting for 5, and then doing a 20 seconds cardio blast, working your shoulders as well, and then taking another 10 seconds of rest before you go through again. When you hear the ding, you're going to work. When you hear the horn, you're going to rest. First exercise is an upright row to a shoulder press. So grab those dumbbells, stand up nice and tall, and we're starting it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So start by holding those dumbbells right in front of your thighs. You're going to lead with the elbows, bringing the weights all the way towards your shoulders, then drop the elbows down and press the dumbbells right up towards the ceiling. Then bring the elbows up, drop the dumbbells back down to the starting position. Make sure you're standing up tall, engaging that core, pulling your belly towards your spine, leading with those elbows, then dropping them down, pressing it back up, bringing the elbows up, and then dropping the weights down, back down, slowly and controlled. Good, we're resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this is your 20 seconds of cardio blast in between. Start it up. Here we go. They are going to be half burpees. So start in a plank position, abs tight, back flat. You can hold on to a weight if you want your wrists to be straight. I always like to do that. It feels better on my wrists. You do whatever works for you. You're going to hop up towards your hands, hop right back into that plank position, resting in 2, 1. Awesome job. So now you have 10 seconds break. Catch your breath. Next exercise is going to be a shoulder fly to a press. Okay, start with your arms at a 90-degree angle, holding the dumbbells with both hands, palms facing you. While keeping the same angle in your arms, bring them out to the side in line with your shoulders, and then press them up towards the ceiling. You got it. So out to the side, press them up, come back down, keep that 90 degrees, bring it back around so that your hands end up right in front of your face, and repeat. So you are working your shoulders the entire time just by holding those dumbbells up. If you need to, you can always do one arm at a time. That will make it a little easier and give the other arm just a little bit of a break. Keep your abs engaged, stand up nice and tall. We're almost there. I know this one's gonna burn. 5, 4, resting in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and we are back to the half burpees. So start in that high plank, here we go. Hop your feet towards your hands, then kick it right back. Keeping your abs tight, landing with a flat back, abs engaged. If you need to modify, you can just hold that high plank or even go into a low plank or drop down to your knees for a modified plank. 5 more seconds on the clock. Resting in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. And now that your heart rate is elevated, let's stand back up and get ready for alternating shoulder press, starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So start with the dumbbells right beside your shoulders, stand up nice and tall, keep your abs tight, and you're going to extend one arm up towards the ceiling, lifting that dumbbell right on up. Return slowly and controlled back to the starting position, and then repeat on the other side. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Slowly and controlled, you got this. 20 more seconds on the clock. And 10 more to go. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you have 5 seconds to just rest up and get ready for your half burpees, starting in 2, 1. Here we go. So hands are down, you're kicking it back into a high plank position and hopping right back up towards your hands. Abs are tight, your back is flat when you're landing. Remember, land as softly as possible. Good work, just 10 more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up we have punches. So you want to grab a lighter weight. We're starting this up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stand up nice and tall. Start with the weights right beside your chest, palms facing each other. And you're gonna just extend that arm, keeping it in line with your chest, all the way out in front of you. Bring it back to the starting point, and then repeat on the other side. Slowly and controlled, abs are engaged. You got this. By now, your shoulders should feel the burn. If not, maybe increase those weights. You want to work the hardest you can, but make sure you have good form. You got this, guys. 15 more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to those half burpees. Start it up in 2, 1. Here we go. Let's see how many reps you can pump out within the 20 seconds. Come on, guys, you got it. Remember, there's always that modification. Look in the upper left-hand corner. You can just hold the plank without the hopping back and forth. You'll still work those arms. You'll still work the core and shoulders. Resting in 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Next, we have a front and side raise combo. Starting in 2, 1. So start with the weights right in front of your thighs. Go up to a front raise, then bring them out to the side and drop them back down to the sides of your hips. Then bring them back up into a side raise and bring them back to the front and back down. Slowly and controlled. Slight bend in the arms. Abs are tight. Standing up tall. Nice job. Take your time. 20 more seconds on the clock. Nice job, 10 more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what do you know, 5 more seconds until you're cranking out 20 seconds of half burpees. All right, guys, start it up. You know the drill. Five more seconds. Resting in 3, 2, 1. Next, we have 5 snow angels alternating with 5 bent over reverse flies, starting in 3, 2, and 1. So again, holding on to those lighter weights, you want to bend at the knees, lengthen your back, keep it straight, look forward, turn your palms facing each other, keep a slight bend in the arm, and bring those weights out to the side. When you're done with 5 reps, you're going to stand up nice and tall. Start with the weights right beside your hips. Take a deep breath in and then exhale while keeping a slight bend in the arm. Bring the weights all the way up and above your head. So we're doing 5 reps of the bent over reverse flies, alternating with 5 reps of the snow angels. Modifications for these exercises that don't involve the jumping is just to go lighter with the weights, or just nix the weights and just use your arms. I'm sure they're going to be tired by now anyway, just moving them up and down, out to the side, so you can always modify. All right, rest it up. 5 seconds on the clock before those half burpees. 2, 1, start it up. Ten more seconds. Resting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise is a low plank to high plank. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So you want to start on your forearms in a low plank position. Abs are tight, back is flat, and then extend one arm up, extend the other arm up so that you're in a high plank position. Pause for a second. Then slowly and controlled lower yourself down, one arm and then the other, back into the low plank. Make sure that you alternate what side you're coming up with first on each rep. If you look in the upper left-hand corner at Mini-Me, she's doing the low plank to high plank on her knees. Same thing, back is flat, abs are tight. 10 more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are back to those half burpees. You got this. Starting in 2, 1. Here we go. 20 seconds on the clock. I know those shoulders are tired. Pump it out. See how many more reps you can get. Come on, guys. We're almost done. You got this. 10 more seconds. Resting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Around the world is coming up next. Starting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So hold on to one dumbbell across. You're gonna sit up nice and tall, really keep those abs tight, and while keeping a slight bend in the arms, bring the dumbbell all the way around, over your head, to the side, back to the starting position, and then switch directions. Make sure you don't swing that weight at the end of the rep. Everything is slow and controlled. You'll get a great ab workout if you really focus on pulling in your belly, sucking in those abs, tightening up the core. Deep breath in on the way down, exhale on the way up. 10 more seconds. It's the last exercise. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo!